Hey everybody, happy Tuesday. Today we're going to talk real quick about writing numbers, decimals as fractions. So yesterday we talked about terminating decimals and repeating decimals. Those are the only ones that are rational, right? So today we're going to show how to prove that. Yesterday we kind of talked a little bit about all the other numbers, all the integers, we could put over 1, 7 over 1, negative 5 over 1, 0 over 1, and show that those are fractions. But what if we have some of these decimals? Part of this you should totally know how to do, and then the other part is going to be very, very new, and it's a little confusing. So let me walk you through those. And my smartboard's not working. All right, I'm just going to move you over. Here we go, on a trip. Okay, that'll have to do. So, let's say we have a terminating decimal, like 0.762, right? And we want to write that as a fraction. We want to be able to show that this is a rational number. So any decimal that ends, what you're going to do is you're going to look at this place value of the last number. So I want to see, what is this place value? So in this case, this is tenths, hundredths, thousandths. So that number's in the thousandths place. So we're going to take this number, we're going to drop the decimal point, and we're going to put it over 1,000 because that's the thousandths place, right? So 0.762 is 762 thousandths, just like how it would be if you read this number, right? It'd be in the thousandths place, so you'd read it 762 thousandths. Now, what you want to do probably is, if you can simplify this, you want to simplify it. You should always do that all the time now. This is 8th grade, so anytime you can simplify something, you can definitely do that. Notice that definitely 2 goes into both of these. That's a pretty easy one to see because they're both even. So 2 would go into this 381 times, and 2 goes into this 500. And I think that's as far as it simplifies. Definitely you can use your calculator to do this part where it simplifies. If you just put in a number as a fraction and then hit the simplify button, it'll do that for you. So that'll be nice. Some of them you have to hit the simplify button, then hit equals. And if you're not sure how to do that, we can talk about it on the Zoom meet on office hours on Wednesday if you need to do that. So yeah, or you can send me an email and I'll try to send you instructions. That might be confusing. On the Zoom meet I can just show you. So either one is fine. All right, so any decimal that ends, we're going to do it the exact same way. So let's say we had just 0.9. 0.9 is in the tenths place, so we're going to put 9 over 10. If I had 0.17, you're going to look at that last digit. In this case, it's in the hundredths place, so we're going to put that over 100. And obviously, if we could simplify those, then we need to do that. I'm guessing you probably know how to do this, just needed a little refresh. So that's how you're going to prove that those numbers are fractions if you need to show a terminating decimal is rational. What about a repeating decimal? That's a lot harder. So make sure you follow these steps here. In your notes, take really good notes on this part because obviously you can use your notes when you do a test or a quiz or something like that. And you're going to want to have a really good example of this in there, okay? So let's say we had 0.616161, blah, 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 repeating forever. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to, make sure you can see that. I don't care if you see the top of my head, that's fine. First thing you're going to do is you're going to set that equal to x. Okay? That's step one, set it equal to x. Step two, you need to see how many digits repeat. So in this number, there are 2 digits that keep showing up. 6, 1, 6, 1, 6, 1, right? It continually is the same thing. So since there's 2 digits that repeat, we need to multiply a number with multiply it by a number with 2 zeros. So we're going to multiply both sides of this by 100. And the reason why it's 100 is because 2 digits repeat. If only 1 digit repeated, I'd multiply by 10. If 3 digits repeated, I'd multiply by 1,000. Okay? However many zeros is how many digits repeat. On this side, 100 times x is just 100x. On this side, when you multiply by 100, I don't know if you know this or not, it'll just move this decimal 2 times. So you're going to have 61.616161, still repeating. All that happened was that decimal moved over 2 spaces, which is what we need to happen. Because now we have part of the digits that repeat in front of a decimal. So this part's kind of weird. X means that decimal forever, right? 0.61616161. That's what X stands for. Well, here we're going to rewrite this part. Since, don't look at the 61 here, but the 0.616161, that's what X is. So I'm going to rewrite that part as 61 plus X. This thing that goes on forever is what X is, so we're just going to put X there for that part. And it's plus because 61 plus the rest of the decimal. Hopefully you're okay with that. That's a little confusing. Just know that this step happens every time. We always get rid of the decimal that's left and put plus X there. From there, we just have a little bit of solving. So I'm going to subtract this 1x. Subtract 1x. 100x minus 1x is 99x. Over here, 1x minus 1x is going to be gone. So I just have 61. And then, when I want to get x by itself, I'm going to divide by 99. And if you look, we have a fraction. We have 61 over 99. And I would check to see if that simplified, because sometimes it will. But in this case, it does not simplify. It's just 61 over 99. And so we turn this number that's a decimal that goes on forever into this fraction, 61 over 99. Let's try one more of those, and I'll try to go quick. Yeah, because I got a couple minutes before the bell rings here. Let's do just 0.7. Yeah. 3333333. We'll do that. Okay. So 0.333333, we're going to set it equal to x. How many digits repeat this time? Hopefully you said 1, right? 1, 3 the whole time. 3, 3, 3, 3. So this time, instead of multiplying by 100, I'm going to multiply by 10 on both sides. Because it's 1 digit that repeats. So this side's going to be 10x. When I move this decimal, it's going to be 3.33333333. And then here comes that weird step. This side's still going to be 10x. This side I'm going to write 3 plus x, because x is just that decimal. So I'm just going to rewrite that part as plus x. Then I will subtract 1x from both sides. Subtract that 1x that's over here, so we get rid of it. 10x minus 1x is 9x. And then when I divide by 9, I have 3/9. And that simplifies 3 goes into both of those. 3 goes into 3 once. 3 goes into 9 3 times. So 0.333 repeating is actually the fraction 1/3. Okay? I know that's pretty tricky, especially for beginning of the year stuff and you guys trying to learn it through a video. But hopefully you took good notes and you can look back at it. There's a couple for you guys to try and stuff like that today. So try it out. We'll see how it goes. Let me know if you need anything. All right? See you later.